Welcome, everyone. For those of you I haven't met yet, my name is Jackson Russell, Managing Partner at 214 Capital. We're a Dallas-based real estate investment and development firm focused on modular projects across Texas. Our goal is to give investors access to opportunities that deliver more predictable outcomes without sacrificing returns. We recently completed an oversubscribed capital raise for our Kirby Townhome project, a 5-unit modular development right here in Dallas. That raise filled quickly, not because we oversold it, but because investors loved the investment structure and had interest in quick returns through modular construction. Kirby was the test case. Modular development works. It's faster, cleaner, and less risky than traditional construction. Now we're scaling that same proven blueprint with the same modular team, the same construction partner, and the same disciplined process with our newest opportunity, the 214 Arroyo Townhome Development. Before we get started, a quick note on the disclosures you see on screen. This presentation is for informational purposes only and is not an offer to buy or sell securities. All projections are based on current assumptions and are not guaranteed. Please review the full offering documents and consult your financial, legal, and tax advisors before investing. Let's start with the big picture, because timing and location drive returns. Dallas-Fort Worth is one of the most dynamic economic engines in the country. More than 8 million people call it home, and over 400 new residents move here every single day. 24 Fortune 500 companies, including AT&T, ExxonMobil, and American Airlines, base their headquarters here, fueling steady job creation and high-income migration. But here's the challenge. Dallas simply can't build housing fast enough. Demand keeps outpacing supply. That's why we focus on infill development, creating well-located housing in built-out neighborhoods where land is scarce and resale velocity is strong. And that brings us to a critical question. Why now? We're in a rare window of opportunity. Interest rates have stabilized, construction costs have leveled, and land sellers are more negotiable than they've been in years. Meanwhile, institutional capital is still sitting on the sidelines waiting for clarity. That gives smaller, nimble operators like us a unique advantage. We can move faster and secure prime locations before the larger players return to the market. By the time they do, we'll already be delivering new homes into a supply-constrained environment. The Arroyo site captures that strategy perfectly. It's located on 4 adjoining parcels at 2342 Arroyo Avenue, right between the Medical District, Love Field, and Uptown Dallas, an area surrounded by growth, strong incomes, and limited new supply. You're just minutes from more than 27,000 medical employees, 84,000 uptown professionals, and some of the best retail corridors in North Texas. I was out on the site recently flying the drone. You can actually see the downtown skyline in the distance, yet the street itself is quiet and residential. That balance of access and livability is exactly what today's buyers are looking for. This isn't theoretical demand, it's proven by every comparable sale around us. Now let's talk about why we're doing this differently. Traditional construction has become unpredictable. Labor shortages, rising material costs, permitting delays, and weather disruptions have all made timelines unreliable. And when a project timeline slips, so do investor returns. We wanted to remove as much of that uncertainty as possible. That's why our strategy is centered around modular construction, a system designed for control, precision, and predictability. Instead of building everything outdoors, we fabricate each module in a controlled environment at our partner facility in Sherman, Texas. That facility was built specifically for precision residential production. These are steel-structured, high-quality modules built with far more consistency and control than what's possible on a conventional job site. The result? Up to 50% faster delivery, dramatically reduced waste, and strict quality assurance. For investors, that means less exposure to the single biggest variable in development, time. When we toured the manufacturing facility, even the city inspectors were impressed by the precision of the finishes, tighter seams, cleaner lines, and zero surprises. Now, modular construction does require more upfront coordination and more sophisticated financing, but that's our advantage. Most developers won't adapt, but that gives us a competitive advantage. Here's how the process works. While our site team is grading the land and pouring foundations, the building itself is being assembled in the factory. By the time utilities are installed, those units are ready for delivery and installation. That parallel schedule saves months of time. We plan to break ground this November and have our certificate of occupancy ready by April 2026. Instead of a 24-month project, we expect to return investor capital around month 15, without cutting corners due to using modular construction. Because at the end of the day, Eliminating 6 months of construction doesn't just help limit uncertainty, it compounds investor returns. Now let's look at the deal itself. The 214 Arroyo Townhome Development is a 21-unit luxury project on a corner site made up of 4 contiguous parcels. Each home will be about 2,100 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and an attached 2-car garage. Each unit is individually platted, which allows rolling closings and early capital returns. Total project capitalization is $10.9 million, with a $2.1 million equity raise and senior debt covering about 80% of cost. These are the kind of homes that feel custom, but sell in the mid-$600,000 range, well below uptown pricing for smaller units. The site sits on a corner lot, which allows us to take advantage of wider setbacks and optimize the land use. The site has already been entitled and platted, allowing us to break ground as soon as we close. The layout includes 3 rows of homes, each with excellent downtown views, and 2 distinct floor plans designed for modern living. We've analyzed hundreds of townhome layouts across Dallas to identify what today's buyers value most. The result is an efficient, thoughtfully designed floor plan that maximizes livable space, storage, and natural light, all while keeping the flow open and functional. The design blends modern architecture with warm, livable interiors, high ceilings, quartz countertops, smart home technology, and private rooftop terraces. The architecture is timeless. Clean lines, private outdoor space, and premium finishes tailored to professionals, medical staff, and young families who want convenience without compromise. In many ways, we're duplicating our last Dallas development, with the same experienced team and proven playbook. None of this happens without the right people. I founded 214 Capital to create true alignment between investors and operators. My background spans over $500 million in real estate, across multifamily, land, and development. I'm joined by Raymond Lord, who's transacted more than $3.7 billion across 4,000 units throughout the Southwest, and Edwin Tatum, a modular construction expert who's led over $2 billion in modular projects totaling 7,000 units. We earn only after our investors do. The same alignment that helped us succeed on Kirby continues here. We keep operations lean and don't charge management or acquisition fees. Our 5% development fee covers compliance and administration only. Invest Next and NAV Consulting manage investor reporting to ensure institutional-grade transparency. Our senior loan is locked at 7.5%, and hard costs are secured through a guaranteed maximum price contract at $130 per square foot, plus a 5% contingency. This project is designed to perform even in a flat market, with no aggressive assumptions. Here's the detailed sources and uses, as well as the construction budget breakdown to review. For time's sake, please pause to review and reach out with any questions. We verified every number with comparable sales within 1 mile of the site. We have underwritten an exit price of $659,000 and $315 per square foot, intentionally below market to build in downside protection. New townhomes in this area are selling for an average of $679,000 or $316 per square foot. Future buyers will also benefit from special lending programs like Right at Home and the Medical Professional Program, which offer low or no mortgage insurance, flexible down payments, and preferred rates. The project also has strong rent comps, so that even if we needed to pivot to lease the units, the projected rents would still cover debt service and generate profit. That's our underwriting philosophy. Multiple paths to succeed, none that rely on perfection. Now let's talk about returns. Limited partners receive a 15% preferred return, paid first. After that, profits split 80-20 up to a 20% IRR and 50-50 above that. Target returns are a 30 to 34% IRR and a 1.6 to 1.7 times equity multiple over roughly a 2-year hold period. This is the same structure investors loved on Kirby, simple, transparent, and performance-based. We only profit after our investors do, which creates real alignment. Before we wrap up, a quick note. The great thing about this being recorded is that you can go back through it anytime. If there's a section you want to review, the underwriting, returns, or visuals, just pause and rewatch. And of course, you can schedule a call with me to go over any details or questions personally. Let's make it tangible within an example. A $100,000 investment is projected to return roughly $165,000 over the life of the project. That's about a 65% total return in just under 2 years, with capital starting to come back around month 15. These projections are conservative, but based on the discipline and track record of our team, we feel confident in delivering strong results. Here are a few quick questions we often get. What are the protections during construction? We carry full builder's risk insurance, and our general contractor is bonded for the entire construction cost. What is our exit plan? Each unit will be sold individually to end buyers, averaging one sale per month, which is consistent with the market's 23 days on market average. Why use modular? Because it reduces risk, shortens timelines, and improves quality control. We believe modular isn't the future, it's the present for how efficient development gets done in Texas. How does the quality compare to other new homes in Dallas? Our townhomes are designed with finishes a level above standard builder grade: quartz countertops, upgraded stainless steel appliances, 10-foot ceilings, luxury vinyl plank flooring, and private roof terraces, while staying cost-efficient through modular construction. What kind of long-term durability should buyers expect? Each home includes a 2-year builder warranty and is constructed with materials that meet or exceed local market standards. The modular build process minimizes construction errors and improves longevity. Buyers also benefit from lower insurance and utility costs, thanks to energy-efficient design, modern building systems, and the higher quality control achieved in a factory setting. So where are we today? We're raising $2.1 million, and as of now, about 30% is already committed, mostly from returning investors who've seen how we execute. This is a 506c offering, open exclusively to accredited investors, and we're intentionally keeping it small. We expect to finalize soft commitments within the next 2 weeks and move to closing by the end of the month. Here's why that matters. When we launched Kirby, it filled in just a few weeks. Investors loved the clarity, the structure, and the performance, and most of them immediately asked when the next opportunity would open. That's the momentum we're carrying into Arroyo, and once this raise is full, it closes, because we move directly into funding and production. At the end of the day, this project isn't just about building townhomes. It's about transforming how housing is delivered in Texas, with precision, speed, and quality that's redefining what investors can expect from development. If you've ever thought, I wish I invested in Dallas real estate earlier, this is that moment again. So the real question is, do you want to be part of it? Visit 214invest.com to sign up for investor portal access, or scan the QR code on your screen to book a call directly with me. I'd love to walk you through the details, the site plan, or any part of the process you'd like to explore further. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the 214 Arroyo Townhome Development. We appreciate your trust and look forward to building something exceptional together.